Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend and had a great week. Firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for all the kind comments and support I received following the first weekly report I did in this format last week. I really appreciate them all. I can't promise I'll be able to do it this way each week, as it certainly takes a lot longer to do, but I will try my best, so thanks for sticking with me. I did get a few people suggesting I should be on radio. Well, I certainly have the face for it. But it's funny because I've wanted to be in radio since I left high school all those years ago. So if there's anyone out there listening that owns a radio station and looking for a DJ, send me a message. Okay, here's the Lake Eucumbene weekly report for the week ending 16th of February 2025. Looking at lake levels, and despite upwards of 60 millimetres of rain falling across the catchments during the week, lake levels were again generally down. Lake Eucumbene fell 0.4% over the last 7 days, and Lake Jindabyne 0.2%. Bucking this trend, Tantangra Dam was actually up 0.8%. So far this year, Lake Eucumbene has fallen 1.3% and now sits at over 13% lower than it was at this time last year. Not a lot of action on the fishing front this week, with the weather not the best for wetting a line. The few anglers that were out and about reported conditions as tough, with the trout not wanting to join the party. Lake Eucumbene regular Greg Christian and party spent a few relaxing days by the water during the week. Greg commenting that the fish were hard to catch and the surface water temperature was really warm. Despite the lack of fish, Greg said just being in the mountains was well worth the trip. Cheers to that, Greg. And Judith Henry posted some fish she and Rob caught on a previous trip to Braemar Bay. Thanks for posting, Judith. And don't forget, if you've been to the mountains lately and have a report to send in, please get in touch with me and I'll post it up here in a future report. It's always great seeing pics from the mountains posted to the Lake Eucumbene Facebook group. Pete Wilson was out and about again during the week and took some lovely pics and videos. I really like this photo Pete took early one morning during the week near Kyandra. The Brumbies were also up enjoying the lovely mountain air. Pete also captured some early morning fog and mist around Old Adaminaby. And don't forget to check Pete's work out at Australian High Country Photography. It really is worth a look. For pick of the week, I've gone with this wonderful scene taken by Robert Lawton. It's a photo of the very beautiful 3 Mile Dam, which is just near Selwyn Snowfields. I really love visiting this dam and always wet a line when I'm there. The dam has plenty of trout, including brook trout, but fishing in winter can be pretty tough with the dam covered by ice. Thanks for posting, Robert. Don't forget, if you've taken a photo from the mountains recently, please post it up to our Facebook page and you might see it here in a future weekly report. I drove Bobeyan Road a couple of weeks ago, so thought I'd give you an update. As most of you would know, Bobeyan Road, also locally known as the Back Road, cuts through the mountains and links Adaminaby to Canberra. The road has a notorious stretch of gravel, which until recently was around 40 kilometres. Bobeyan Road cuts approximately 50 kilometres from the trip between Adaminaby and Canberra, but it can be pretty rough, especially after heavy rain. It can also be icy and snow-covered during the winter. It is one of my favourite roads in the region, and I've travelled it hundreds of times over the years. On my last trip, I checked out the recent upgrades to the road, which includes a new sealed section stretching 12 kilometres from Ashvale Road to Shannon's Flat. The new tar is great, and as you can see in this short video, the upgrade definitely improves safety and ride comfort on this stretch. I will say though, the remaining 26 kilometres of dirt was very rough and ruddy, and not for the faint-hearted. It's definitely been in better condition. If you do decide to check out the road, please remember to always take care. On to the weather, and an interesting topic today, as much of the region was pretty chilly this morning. Temperatures this morning fell to 1 degree at Cooma, 2 degrees at Old Adaminaby, and 3 degrees at both Jindabyne and Canberra. And I know good mate Tiny Egan had his wood fire blazing away last night at Angler's Reach. As forecast last week, plenty of rain fell across the mountains over the last 7 days, including around the main trout lakes. Thanks to Tiny Egan and Pete Wilson for providing regular rainfall updates. Tiny recording 65 millimetres this week at Angler's Reach, while Pete picked up around 50 millimetres at Adaminaby. For the week ahead, fine and mostly dry weather is forecast for the mountains. Sunshine will dominate, but there is the chance of a possible shower next Sunday. Maximum temperatures will range from 18 degrees on Monday up to 25 degrees next Saturday. Rainfall is looking pretty light and sparse, and less than 5 millimetres is forecast around Lake Eucumbene over the next 7 days. So that's the report for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope you found the information useful. As always, I'm happy to get any feedback on what you thought of the report. And if you're lucky enough to be up in the mountains over the next week, make sure you have plenty of fun and stay safe. In the meantime, make sure you log on to our Lake Eucumbene website at lakeucumbene.com or visit our Lake Eucumbene Facebook group for further updates. The website is a great source of information on Lake Eucumbene and also has a link now to purchase our Lake Eucumbene merchandise, including our newly arrived batch of lambswool Lake Eucumbene beanies, perfect for the cold weather ahead. Anyway, have a great week, everyone, and I'll chat to you again next week. Bye for now.